Okay. We are back. This is gonna be session 16 where we are. Not a lot happened last session. It was mostly just fighting. It was a... Oh no, why is it still... Hold on. It's just my cool Mass Effect background instead of what it fucking should be, which is Roll20. Oh. I knew this was gonna happen because I had to like unplug my laptop from my setup the other day to take it somewhere. And that was a mistake because now all my settings are fucked.
Oh no.
Like, it's not that, but there's just like tons of little things where I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta change that. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. While this is loading in, I'll describe stuff even if there's no visuals yet. Last session, you all were attacked as you made your escape from the facility in session 14 by like 3 full patrols of Aslanti troops. So these troops, I'm gonna make this visual. There we go. Now it's working. Came at you from 3 different directions as you were kind of out in this Badland area where, like, presumably there was once forest because this is Synthesis and it's a forest planet, stretching the whole thing. But the war has burned away a lot of it, and you're in one of those areas. 3 Spatha tanks, these like hover tanks that the Aslanti has. You had seen them previously during your like run from alley to alley with the Thessalonian Liberation Front, but first time you've actually seen them in action against you. 2 of the squads showed up with a mix of Aslanti, just regular troopers and specialists, so like normal troopers, the ones who are operatives. About 1 in each squad had one of those bigger plasma cannons they've been carrying around, or Aeon cannon. Haven't really analyzed them yet. As well as a unit of the Aslanti Stellar Scouts. Devastating amounts of damage thrown all over the place. Rogar chopping tanks in half, Shaw unleashing firepower. Was trying to keep things going with Ludwig and Refine. In-game, Refine did a bunch of kind of crowd control and killed smaller stuff that was wounded to start lowering their enemy activation count. Ludwig providing a bunch of debuffs via his needle pistol and injections, as well as Joan, the Biocracy Arbalist, doing these weird like evolutionary moves to back you all up. Glorian briefly went down and almost killed during this ambush. And Shaw firing just so much plasma everywhere, as well as the Doshko. Yo weaving in and out, trying to get enemies' attention, helping the allies. They all worked together to survive this ambush. You guys finally leveled up to level 16. Much deserved, as that was a heavily difficult fight. You all did finish your sleep, so you have your levels up successfully. In terms of where we kind of were before that, the previous session is where you guys went to that Aslanti facility. There was like this energy well / gate. Refine was like hacking fucking mechs. Shaw, even though player wasn't there, in character was like staggering them with crits. It was crazy. Refine then used black holes to remove the... Almost like if you removed the control rods out of a reactor, basically, but removing the like fine Aeon powder. The facility detonated explosively. But thanks to Rogar being able to kind of summon these portals when he was attuned, as well as hasting you all with the solar power, you managed to make it away relatively unscathed, which is where you made camp and had this big fight happen. Kind of going back even before that, you guys are still on Synthesis, the Forest City planet, to recover Joan, who you all hope, or the Biocracy hopes, will be able to help with the manufacture of portal oaks. These would be things that could help jump planet to planet, or at least intersystem, and maybe system to system. Things to get around how dangerous the drift is right now. Glorian, her grandson, is with you guys, and you guys are trying to bring her back with you. Problem is, this planet has been at war for a long time. It's one of the fiercest fronts of the Aslanti Biocracy War. And perhaps she was alluding it might be harder to get out of here than it was to get in here. The best point of contact you guys have on the planet right now, which is her base where you met her, is also near where your ship is, would be Captain Iridina Shamal. Yeah, that's kind of the general strokes of where we're at right now. Any questions about what's going on? Seems like we're good. All right. Okay. You guys wake up the next morning, fully rested, recover the HP that you can via your rest. All stamina is obviously recovered.
How much is that?
The health recovery?
Yeah, I haven't had to do that before.
I mean, I think before might be an exaggeration, but it has been a while.
No, I mean before. The only times I've lost health, we've been the only times I've lost health, we've been immediately going off world and had like enough days that my health has recovered on.
Gotcha. Okay, I was like, you've absolutely gone on your health before. There's like simply no way I can remember.
I have, but typically not that low into health, except on like the last day we're on a world.
Yeah. Well, which I guess tracks, because usually the last day you guys are on the world is because you're trying to bang out of there real quick after doing some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually running off battered, bloodied, like our balls are on fire.
I think it's just 1 HP per character level, if I recall.
I believe.
That's easy.
I believe so.
Yeah,
I can also.
Multiplier.
No, because that's Pathfinder 2, I think you're thinking of. That's the multiplier.
I think there is a multiplier now in Starfinder 2e, but we're not doing that yet, because we're stuck in our ways.
Mm-hmm. I haven't even looked at 2e yet.
Yeah, I still haven't bought the core rulebook. I really want to. I just, like, keep using my hobby funds for everything else that I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're fine. You would heal, just 16 then.
Okay.
Oh shoot, I gotta play as Ludwig here as well. I feel like Roll20 has been smoother for me lately, except for I can open y'all's sheets, Nyx, on Sunday, no problem. Something about Starfinder, if I try to open y'all's sheets,
the Starfinder sheets are
They're back
so bad.
But I can open my own, like, I have custom ones I make for, like, my NPCs, right? I can open those no problem. If I try to open y'all's sheets, it's like, hey, fuck you for trying to check on your PCs. This is not allowed. How dare I? Yeah, like, now I'm literally waiting for the page to respond so I can open Ludwig's sheets.
They're just...
It's the spaghetti fucking code all over the back end.
Yeah. I do wonder, I kind of want to load up a 2e game at some point on here and see if, you know, see how that code's looking.
God, the problem is that one, like, it was functional. I
mean,
but it was kind of ugly. Oh, Starfinder 2, yeah. The Pathfinder 2, yeah.
No, just I hate these sheets so much.
Oh,
I had to fix SB's AC for the level up.
Yeah.
So I went in and I increased the bonus that SB gets to AC by +1, as I should. and it increased the KAC by 1, but not the EAC by 1.
Incredible. No notes.
And so I went to the back end to try and fix it. And the numbers just weren't working properly.
Good lord.
Awesome.
Alright, so they're healed. Go ahead, you guys can take your frickin' haste bonuses off.
Oh, how much health did SB end up?
You got hit pretty hard, I feel.
Looks like 57 is where it was at.
Okay.
I think I only dealt her like 1 or 2 hard hits.
We ended up taking a long rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's you guys have your level up. You've rested.
I think between healing ampules and glow of life, I ended up just topping myself off to full.
Yeah.
So did
at
I.
the end of things, you topped yourself up to full.
Yeah, same here.
Ludwig. It's truly the hardest player for me to play as because it's still so new.
At this rate, you're going to know his sheet better than himself.
Yeah, better
If
than
it
him.
makes you feel better, Ben, I'm gonna start having spell casting.
I mean, better is a strong word, but pop off.
So,
Pop off.
well, I'm just
Pop
saying,
off, Queen. That's
it
fine.
might be that Ludwig's sheet is easier by comparison to ours.
It's true. Look, a lot of what I was doing with you last time, Refine, was a lot of like, I'm going to shoot the boar rifle and use your wings and stuff.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, did you roll your 2 numbers for the day yet?
No, I haven't gotten around to that yet.
Okay.
I'm figuring out how much I heal SB,
That's fair. I just wanted to...
but I can do that quickly.
It's like looking at the new improvisation I got. I can't wait to start sowing discontent in our enemies.
God, it's so good. That's gonna be so rough for me.
We're going to be fighting all robots from here on out.
they send exclusively constructs.
Yeah. I went with mobility for mine. I think Shaw was taking a few pages from the fancy footwork of One Scorpio Sky.
Okay, what is this? He's gonna do... How often can I do this? I could do field dressing. All of you have been linked to his micro lab, which makes things easier. How often can I do this? Okay, who's like really down? I mean, Ludwig is really down, but who else is really down?
I'm good.
Refine, do you need a heal?
One would be nice, but I'm only down 20 HP.
Okay,
I can loan you the. I can also loan you the Alabaster Helix to help overnight.
I was like, I could do a greater field dressing as well.
Okay.
Either way.
Let's see how much you're down after this one. 25?
Yeah, I'm at full.
Alright, he's gonna do it on himself as well. 24, and he'll do it once more on himself. 44.
I don't have that much health to begin with, so.
Okay, Ludwig is pretty much maxed. Joan's pretty good as well. Glorian's fine. Didn't really have a lot of HP to heal. Same thing as Refine, but to the nth degree because he's way weaker than you guys.
So that's 48. Yeah, so that's 105. Okay. If we can take a 10-minute rest at the start of the day for recovering stamina, I can get SB up a bit more, but it's not a big deal.
Your stamina just recovers at the end of the night. Oh, you mean like you have to do a 10-minute rest to do a thing for SB?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take that 10-minute rest to do a meditation.
Yeah, I feel like you guys have time for it.
Okay.
I'm going to do a 10-minute rest to do my side rail influence.
Okay.
Something I haven't done before.
Sick.
Because completely forgot about the ability until now.
Incredible.
What does that do?
I can add a d6 to chosen skills.
Ooh, nice.
That is pretty good.
All right. Well, I guess if we're doing that, I can start going over everything that happened during our ambush and go over with everyone and ask them, what did we learn?
I think we already did that.
I think we did that.
Oh, did we? Did we? Oh, yeah. I think we did already.
Yeah, we did. You did do that, but it still does count for when we're where we are right now, though. I think.
Mm-hmm.
What were you asking me though? Did you ask me something?
I was going to, but now I don't remember because I was listening. It's fine. It was nothing that pressing.
Okay.
Oh, the what did we learn thing? Yeah. I don't think I used
sure
refines. Also, are you doing that now, yo?
Yes, I'm doing it now.
Okay.
Since you said we were doing the our rest recover.
Yeah, so Rogar's doing that like meditation thing. Refine, you're fixing up SP. Yo is breaking down the combat about what we learned. So everyone listening to it, or it's up to 5 allies, is it?
Yes, that is correct.
So basically, the party and that's it. Actually, so not the NPCs.
5 allies. Wouldn't one of the NPCs count?
I guess I thought I was including Yo in the 5.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I assume you're. I mean, I guess I would say you could give it to yourself. That feels fine. You're literally. The point is you're teaching stuff. I feel like that would apply to yourself as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. But yeah, everyone can add. Let's see what it's a +2 on a roll. A one-time +2 on an attack roll, a saving throw, or a skill check.
It's good for the next 8 in-game hours.
Yeah. So everyone, go ahead and pick which thing you would want. Gonna go ahead and assume Rogar and Shot's probably the attack roll.
Yeah, I think we just both chose the attack roll.
Much,
okay.
Yep.
Refine's doing the skill check.
We know our purpose.
I'll say
yeah,
Ludwig...
I'm definitely picking skill check for mine.
I still am not gonna be great at using Ludwig, so I'm gonna do attack roll to try to get those debuff shots on people. I'm doing my best, Captain. Okay. Joanne's like, all right, we got our sleep in. We did this little tactical. Thank you for that breakdown, yo. That was helpful. Should we head out?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Very well. Let's try and head back to. You said you all had a location. This is the last place you'd seen the fair captain.
Yes, we need to go back that way, and that's also where our ship will be too.
Very well. All right. As you guys begin to move through the Badlands, there are most assuredly still patrols around. So we're gonna do a group stealth check. Basically, same thing as normal. Best top 3. I'm not even gonna bother rolling for Glorian, but I will roll for Joanne because she does matter. If everyone's make a stealth check here, I'll roll for Ludwig as well. Sick.
I think my connection's acting up. Can you roll me a d20?
I'm just gonna roll a real dice. 15 on the dice. I don't know what your bonus is.
It's probably gonna be like 15, maybe 18.
Okay, so in the teens we're getting at.
All right, decent.
Joan got a 32. Yo, did you? Oh, you got 24. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like our bottom of the top 3 then is Shaw with a 31. I'm gonna roll 2 dice. Alright, you see a patrol of the Aslanti Stellar Scouts, the nanobot ones, kind of go by, like, flitting into their nanobot form, reforming on a crest of a hill, and then moving away. But you manage to catch them before that happens, so they do not spot you. Alright. Let's see. Roll for another chance here.
So do we need to roll stealth again?
I was seeing if there was a patrol nearby first.
Oh, okay.
Alright, one more attempt. Okay. You guys managed to book it pretty quickly back. Does not seem to be any there's no need for more stealth checks, basically. You got past that initial patrol and everything else was too far ranging. All right.
Yeah, stealth bonus 3.
Okay, hey, you called it. It was 18. Well, that was most assuredly not in the top 3. All right, we're gonna move back.
It's about as good as Roker will ever do, though.
Yeah, honestly, pretty impressive for a dude the size of a mountain. Whoops.
Ben, as we were leaving No Man's Land, does it look like, all things considered, the area we came from, like, there's, like, huge amount, like, there's increased patrol activity from all the havoc we've caused?
I think you can see, like, in the distance, harder to see during the day, but at night, at least, you can see, like, the spot lamps of, like, flyover vehicles and drones, like, searching the area closer to the blast site. You think there's definitely increased stuff near there. All right. As you guys get back, you get to the tree, start to make your way in. You know, like, kind of off to the east are those landing pads where your ship is sheltered. The kind of camouflaged living ones. You see Captain Iridina Shamal stumble out of the woods, clearly, like, cut up and bloodied, noticeably with a couple people less in her squad. Well, I'm glad to see that it was a success.
Good to see you made it, Captain.
Councilwoman Joanne, she's like, please, I'm not a councilwoman anymore. We ran some interference and did some, like we said, we tried to draw them away from you all as much as possible. That blast on our sensors.
Yeah.
What happened? What was that?
I look over to Refine. Well, came across one of their... what kind of facility was it, Ben? I'm sorry, that was the game I missed.
Honestly, like, you haven't... Well, I guess, I mean, you guys are new to the war, but, like, Joanne seems to, like, didn't seem to recognize the facility either. But it was some kind of, like, power station. Like, it was, like, a well of energy that you figured out was being, like, used as a portal, yeah, but also could have had other purposes. But it was very clear that they were trying to take Ludwig through the portal to somewhere else.
Gotcha. We were rescuing Mr. Ludwig here from... well, Dr. Ludwig, excuse me. From...
Not a real MD.
Yeah, it is Mr. Ludwig.
He's
no doctor in there.
He's like, no, dude, call me doctor, though. He just, like, walks inside and is, like, checking his deal pistol.
Mm-hmm. The appeared to be a combination of a power station and possibly a portal transit station. Refine here figured out how to make it explosively not exist anymore.
You can't prove it was me.
It caused like a fatal cascade error, basically.
Do you actually say that?
No, of course not. Refine is keeping their mouth shut.
Iridina's like, fine, I'll take credit.
We blew it the fuck up.
All right. Yeah, let's talk inside. Get out of the.
We also might have wiped out one of their platoons.
Oh, armor as well.
3 tanks, 2 squads, and some scouts.
Good lord.
Yeah, they were not fucking about. And I think for the sake of flavor, Shaw will step out of the power armor and kind of just like leave it like upright Iron Man style.
Yeah.
And
sick.
like borrow some tools to start like. I know that we don't do like item damage really in the game, Ben. My armor took 2 direct hit tank shells. It's gonna be fucked up. And
yeah, you get out like a fucking like plasma torch and start like fixing that shit.
Refine will go over and help a little bit with that.
Yeah, after the frickin' beating I took.
Yeah.
So even though I know that mechanically we're not doing item damage, but my armor is all kinds of jacked up. Yeah, those, and we won't roll for more scars for Shaw again after taking direct hit from tanks.
We won't roll for them. He just has them now.
So
there's definitely some in there.
Also, we should let you know if you ever see a portal with swirling Aeon crystal dust, and you remove that dust without depowering everything first, you can expect things to maybe go boom.
Iridina's like petting her little like pet sniper rifle, and she's like, "Yeah, I could see that. That makes sense." Definitely not something I assume they would have seen coming. It'd be crazy to predict.
Unpredictability is our forte.
Evidently so.
Yeah, now I can see why Mr. Sky was talking about why that one guy was after you all before, considering all the damage we left behind back there.
There are some people I make friends with. Some that Refine and the rest of us, not so much. Depends entirely on how polite they are.
To be fair, the Sinjin thing was entirely on him.
That's true. He was too dumb to take his money literally all he had to do was pay us.
We didn't do anything there.
Literally, Shaw looks over. We had a guy try to kill us because he was upset that he didn't pay us, tried to kill us, and then got mad that we didn't have the decency to die for him.
Huh.
So, there's some interesting swords back in the Pact World.
So, he got his dick shot off.
You see, like, the giant, like, long-tongued, squirrel-looking thing that's her gun. It's just like... So you're trying to extract Joan now. She's like, I said if they helped me rescue, well, you know him as well, but our colleague Ludwig, that I would go with him. I have to imagine that things are serious if the Biocracy would pull me out of this active war zone.
Very much so. There's a vital strategic project they'd like your help with.
You see Iridina hesitates. She's like, ma'am, I know it's not my place necessarily. You're not really in our chain of command anymore, but I offer that you are one of our more capable resources. I don't know how I feel about you leaving or them absconding with you. Well, I am sorry.
I think if she's the only thing keeping you from defeat against the Aslanti, I think you're fucked either way.
She kind of shakes her head and she's like,
Captain,
you haven't seen the larger engagements yet.
Not yet. Captain, I suppose... So, can we do a quick check, make sure there's nobody else snooping around? Because did we tell Captain Shamal what exactly the project is?
No.
All right.
You kept it pretty.
Let's make sure.
I have been working very hard to make sure that we don't do that specifically.
But I think we may have to tell her, if otherwise. But
if we don't have to, I say that we don't, because quite frankly, we just learned that they're kidnapping people from this planet and interrogating them at best.
Sure.
Which is certainly a development. They're not usually doing that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're here on orders of the council.
Without putting too fine a point on it, if we can succeed with this project, we can get we may be able to get you reinforcements sooner. It's crucial. This could change the war effort overall, not just here, but across the Biocracy.
And Refine, you were adding something as well.
Just saying that we're here on behalf of the council, like. Yeah. It's not like we're vagrants who just showed up.
I'd say either of you give me a diplomacy check.
Be like, of course they're not vagrants. We run a respectable operation here. They say as they adjust their bow tie.
All right. Well, my diplomacy's not amazing, but I'd
say if you guys want to assist, since Yo said that, I'll say if you want to assist Yo on that. Yo,
right,
if you roll as the.
All right.
There, front man. Front.
I rolled a 6.
Shaw does not assist.
Okay.
Neither does Refine. Jesus Christ.
But you rolled a 30.
Refine is not my Sunday character.
I will. I mean, yeah. Well, few characters are. I would say first of all.
And it's like I'd say Yo does that and just here they'll walk up and as usual just in like here just smooth out their lapels, reach in one of their inner pockets with their several arms and to the others in the room just hand out a business card to each of them. Just like
you like hand to a couple of like extremely weary like soldiers that have been at war for so long who just kind of like tuck it into a tactical pouch. Like they don't even know what to do with it. Like, all right. But honestly, with those arguments and Yo's force of personality there, just like change the war effort. I mean, something's got to change. At best, we're deadlocked. At worst, this is a holding action.
Perhaps we can give you a little bit of support on the way out. If we can break the blockade in the right spot. If you got some facilities that would help, we can perhaps give them a nice pot and shot from orbit on the way by.
I could try to contact
a critical target.
Some of our orbital facility or our surface to orbital facilities as well, so we can give you some cover and fire. We can upgrade your ship with what we have here.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. If you got any Aeon salvage and whatever stuff, let's particular emphasis we need a power core of some kind. So, and then I'll look to Refine, and then we can start going over the ship upgrades.
Yeah, I think you.
Yeah.
We'll say you also
Refine
like Shaw, knowing that you and Refine know what you need. So I think you guys and Rogar could have like humped back some of that gear from like the salvage tanks or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As well as Biocracy upgrades as well.
Yeah, I also managed to grab one of those Aeon plasma cannons, which at some point I will look at. That's a later problem.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
In that case, I'll go ahead with the upgrades that we discussed. I've gone ahead and put them on the ship's character sheet since folks seem to be okay with it. But yeah, so the ship is now fully upgraded. We got 100 BP to play with at this level.
Hell yeah.
Good things have happened with the ship.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are gonna have to spend some hours upgrading the ship. They're helping you as well. Sounds like Refine and Shaw are kind of spearheading that with some of their troops. Is anyone else doing anything in this base while you wait? Or what were you say?
I was gonna say, I picture it kind of like the Titan AE, like ship rebuild montage.
Yeah, oh, it definitely has that energy. You see, like, basically they have one of the Shrieking Corals. Those are the mobile landing platforms, like holding, like it crouches down lower to the ground under the tree canopy for cover. And remember, these ones were like much more camouflaged than their brethren you'd seen previously. There's like sparks going up. You see that they are like kind of introducing like iridescent like scaling material, like stuff that'll help from their like biology focused work, as well as you guys just truly like junkyard scrapping a whole bunch of a whole bunch of Aeon tech.
Helps having a workshop on board.
I would say probably at some point, Refine, Yo would probably come up to you and say like, Refine, you're good with computer software. There's something I could use your help with real quick.
What do you need help with?
Well, you see, I've got, as we've been, on our escapades out here, I've been, writing reports about what I'm doing and getting pictures of myself right here. So I was thinking, and I need to be able to talk myself up for when I submit my report to my mentor for bringing my rank up with the consortium. And it would help if I had an extra set of eyes going over everything, make sure all the pictures and text are all up to snuff,
Make a computer's check for that.
Is this going to be a difficult computer's check or not?
Not overly, I would say.
Alright, I think Refine would probably send SB to go help.
SB does have that emoji knowledge.
Alright.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Such a good report. Just like
SB's computer skills are not bad. They're just not as good.
SB, like, you look at it and almost like ChatGPT-esque, just like spits back something at you and you're like, oh, this is actually incredibly eloquent. This is great.
The interesting thing is I've been rewatching like a lot of Ghost in the Shell stuff, and now whenever I think of like SB, I think of the Tachikomas.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, no. That is very, very much what you should think of when you think of SB. Only with fewer guns and a large display screen.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I guess it's like here, like, Yo would start like, they'll read over like the details like later, but they start skimming through it, be like, thanks, SB, and then gives like all 4 thumbs up with their hands.
SB will display a wave emoji.
All right, and yeah, Yo's feeling pretty excited about this. They're like, man, I might go up 2 ranks for this.
Hell yeah, double level. All right, all the repair work's going on.
Looking for that rank 6, baby.
All right. As we're doing these various tasks throughout, probably most of the day to get this ship fit as quickly as possible. Everyone give me a perception check.
On refines, I'm gonna spend resolve to take that to 38, and I'm going to spend the morale bonus from Yo to take that up to 40.
All right, yeah. Since this will probably burn through the close to the 8 hours like here, I will go ahead and spend my skill check bonus, bring mine up to 32.
Oh, also, Refine, don't forget new day. You need to roll some dice.
I did at the beginning of the day.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I
missed that.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 5 and an 11. Yeah. This totals to 40 though. For refine.
All right. So 32. Well, in refiners is a 38.
40.
Okay, 40. Yo. You. What's the order of operations here? Yo, it occurs to you about. It's dark now. It's getting to nighttime. We'll say like planetary time's a bit harder to scale because planets are different sizes. Approximately, it's like 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I imagine like Yo probably went out to get like a little fresh air, and they're probably reading over like the revised report that SB wrote up, and is actually like going over the details, and is still very impressed.
Yeah, you were going over that, like you're scrolling through the data in front of you, leaning back against this cool like giant tree. And at first you're like, okay, lovely night. The weather's actually pretty nice despite this war zone. I can hear all of like the work going in from all the different factions and teammates into fixing up our ship. And then it occurs to you that that's kind of all you hear. There is a lack of forest noise around you. You don't hear the chirping of crickets, you don't hear birds, nothing rustling through the undergrowth. It has gone pretty quiet all of a sudden. As you ponder that outside, inside Refine, I'm gonna say at this point you are in the tree Refine, having come back to like organize various supply runs here, like to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
You look over and see she very much tried to hide it. In fact, most people wouldn't even have seen it. You see Captain Iridina, eyes darting around, wipe some blood away from her top lip. Looks like her nose was bleeding. Very evident she wanted no one to see it.
I'm trying to think how Refine would respond in this situation. I think because we're currently upgrading the ship and using Biocracy tech to do it, Refine is going to immediately send a message to Shaw that says that Iridina seems sick and they think that this is the Aslanti trying to sabotage our new ship by getting it sick.
The hell? I'm assuming I'm probably on board, Ben. I don't know exactly where I would be right now.
We can say you're on board, but like upon hearing that, you're free to like come back to the area.
If I am on board, I would say I would immediately like run some diagnostics and see if I see any unusual readings in the ship. With Refine sent me that message.
I'd say give me a piloting or a perception check.
My dice are not being kind today.
I mean, how does a military Veskarian pilot detect this? But as far as you can tell, like you don't see anything, like no sick, like the the gradually increasing biological portions of your ship seem in working order, as does the mechanical.
I'll come down to go find Refine. And,
Are you guys trying to
I'll-
meet up in the base, or are you trying to be outside? What's the surreptitious level here? I think Ludwig's just gonna hang out at the table with these two.
I think Shaw. I think upon that message, but seeing nothing on the diagnostic, I think Shaw would try to find Refine.
Yeah, I guess, as you're coming back, you'd see Yo sort of chilling out, just be like, oh, hey, Captain. Everything done with the ship already?
I think so. We're getting close, if anything.
Yeah. Now, Captain, I did want to, hear, I don't know, I might be worried about nothing here, but just listen for a second. And it's like, here, notice anything weird?
It's silent.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Usually you'd hear, even, you'd hear, wildlife sounds, here, I know it's probably here, there'd be, bugs or, nocturnal creatures or something, but, nothing. I don't know, it's just weird,
Something ain't right here.
Refine,
yeah,
you go out to them as well.
Refine is watching Iridina with probably not hiding it that well, but with just immense suspicion.
All right, and Rogar, what are you doing?
Probably just meditating.
Do you think that'd be are you trying to find somewhere quiet? Are you trying to be inside, trying to be outside? What do you think Rogar would do?
Probably sitting on top of the ship.
Right. I'll put you the ship's kind of just off screen to the east. I'll put you over here. To be clear, I mean just off. It's the landing pad is 10 feet past the screen to the right. It's close. All right. Refine, you see Iridina is walking by you. Seems like she's going to go check in with the others. Are you just stalking her?
No, I think Refine is gonna stop her for a second.
Right. You kind of put your hand on her shoulder.
Excuse me, Captain.
Huh? Yeah.
I don't want you to... I noticed that you seem to be coming down with something, and I don't want to risk you infecting our ship. So if you could let me know where you're headed, it would be appreciated.
She puts a hand on your shoulder. It's squeezing a little too tight. It's uncomfortable. I'm not sick. I'm fine. Look, if I was sick, I would let you guys know. We're in close quarters here. Give me a sense motive check. Refine.
Instantly send a message to everyone. Saying that Iridina is not being careful enough about this. It doesn't matter if Refine believes Iridina or not. Just to be clear here, Ben.
Yeah.
I will do the sense motive. But Refine is paranoid about the ship. So even if Iridina does not think that she's sick, Refine will still say to everyone, Iridina is wrong about whether she's sick or not, and we need to keep her away from my ship. And I'll boost that up to a 20.
She lets go of you, kind of brushes the dirt off of your shoulder. She's like, sorry, sir, I was feeling a little tense right now. I mean, she seems, I would say, you look at her, she's not she doesn't seem visibly sick. I'll just keep going about my business.
Where did you say you were headed again?
Oh, I said I was gonna go check in with Joan. I think her Ludwig and her
Joan's-
grandson are having a little meeting over there.
Could you help me with some of the logistics projects instead?
Give me a... I mean, are you... I feel like this is kind of deceitful, so I feel like this is more of a bluff.
Okay.
Because you don't really care about how she helps people with logistics right now. Like, you're trying to get her away from them.
Does anyone have channel points?
I think I should have some spare if you need them.
That would be appreciated. That was a 2 on the die.
Alright.
Roll my sense motive on her.
Alright, there you go.
Alright, that's better. And then I'll give that a +2 to a 37.
She nods. She's like, "All right, lead the way. Where are we going?"
Refine's just gonna take her over a little bit ways here, and just like the kind of organizing work that Refine was doing before of the logistics of getting things sent out to the ship as need be. Refine's just gonna rope Iridina into helping with.
Give me a perception check.
And is going to continue to be just sending messages like, please help me figure this out. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna give myself my 11 on that. And then an additional +2 for a 37.
All right. You feel a cold pinch at the base of your spine. Give me a fortitude save.
+23. I will say, Refine has been sending messages the whole time with Iridina, basically going, something's wrong, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Is
I
this
don't
to
know what's
everyone?
going on here. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. When
But
Iridina tried to leave towards people, Refine's been sending it to everyone.
Refine. Hold on. You feel the pinch. You like go to try to send another message, like whatever you're gonna do. You feel her hand just like clamp over your mouth, just fucking iron hard grip. And as you look back over your shoulder at her, you see that she is looking back at you. Feel her pull the syringe back out of your spine. You see her right eye. A blood vessel has burst, so the white of her eye is just fully red. As she's just like staring at you, zero expression as you slip into unconsciousness.
Okay. Also, that does mean that the urgent messages that Refine has been sending out have just suddenly stopped randomly.
Yes, they've been
Yeah.
interrupted.
Shaw is gonna. I mean, Shaw at this after listening to the thing, and then especially if I think Shaw would start making his way inside.
Yeah, it's like I think seeing your urgency, Yo would just quickly like follow right behind you.
Refine, you're unconscious,
for
but for
Rogar.
everyone else who's curious, she stashes you behind some boxes right quick.
Does it affect constructs?
The serum she injected into you?
Yeah. Or does it affect androids, I guess? Because we get affected by both things that affect humanoids and constructs.
I will say it's mainly built to affect humanoids, most likely.
Okay.
There's not a lot of android targets out here that like. There's no reason that she would have had this prepared
Yeah.
for constructs, realistically.
Yeah.
Everyone roll into turn order.
Does SB roll
Actually,
in?
we don't need to roll in yet. I'm gonna say we can still do Theater of the Mind right now. It's not actual combat yet.
Does SB roll in, Ben?
You wait for the one time I roll a good initiative roll.
Sorry. I just realized we don't need to go into like harsh 6-second mode here. It seems unnecessary. All right, you guys start coming in. I mean, you see the other three are gathered on the table over here. What do you guys do? Are you just barreling in full speed?
I think Shaw's walking in purposefully. I'm like, I'll come over to where the other three are.
Oh, actually, here's a question, Ben.
Uh-huh.
Did Iridina do anything to SB?
Where? Well, I guess I should say where was SB when this happened. Do you think you'd have had her? with
SB
you,
would
or
have
no?
been very near Refine, typically.
In that case, I'm gonna roll something to see if you have had an biocracy item. I'm thinking of. Give me a fortitude save for SB as well.
He is not good at Fortitude.
Oh my god, that one. Okay. For all intents and purposes, SB is. It looks like she's just powered down to like save energy.
Okay.
So what are the rest of you guys doing here?
I'm moving in quickly. I'm not trying to look like too obvious that something is up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
and
Once
I'm
once again, Yo's following behind you, and they do see that you're acting urgently, but you know, it's like they're so sort of like, yeah, they're just sort of like curious, wondering like, yeah, what's going on.
And I think as I'm walking in, I would be poking the comm link, looking for Refine, and I'll be moving quickly over to Joan though.
Yeah, it's you move yourself farther in here.
Might be barreling after.
Joan looks like, what's wrong? What's going on?
Refine sent a series of messages, and now I'm gonna she stopped talking. I'm gonna try and find her real quick. Be careful, something weird's going on here. It's quiet outside. Everything's gone silent.
What do you mean? Are they not still working on our ship?
Let's see. I don't know yet. Refine,
No answer.
move in.
You will see SB seemingly powered down.
SB's just powered down over here. You see Iridina looks like she is checking one of those like flatworm data slates that the biocracy has.
Mhm.
Looks up, she's like, "Oh, what's going on? You seem agitated."
Where's Refine at? She was in here last.
I
Can I get a sense motive on her?
You can give me a sense motive. Give me a perception check.
Tell
too.
that she's acting.
Well, I guess if you are standing where you are standing on screen, you can't actually see Refine yet, so it would just be sense motive.
But could I see SB turned off?
I mean, I think no check. Like SB is in the open. She didn't have time to stash a fucking bot.
Can
Is
I
Yeah,
make
sorry,
that insight check as well?
Yeah, I'd say you probably have to move down to like here or something just to get line of sight on her better. Are you
30.
sense motiving Shaw or percepting?
Oh, actually, well, I already rolled perception.
Okay.
So.
Among the like
Just
woody scent of this base, something tastes in the air, kind of like sharp. There's like a tang in the air.
Like blood, or
No, you know what blood, even blood kind of ionized into a mist from your weapon would be like. It doesn't feel like that. If anyone else wants to make a sense motive check on her as well, they can.
Sure.
She seems calm. She looks
can
kind
I
of confused.
Give points can I give points to Yo
Channel
for
points?
this? Yeah.
Yeah, channel points are an out of character thing. I'm fine with that.
Also, if she's making a oh wait, I can't use my eyes because I'm past it.
You are currently unconscious.
Yeah.
But DM, what if I fell unconscious with one eye open? You might be
No.
thinking.
Better.
Alright, so that's better at just 28.
Is better. She seems like you're reading her as like confused as to what everyone's all in a huff about. She's like, I think she just went out, I assume, to do some more scans or make sure things are getting integrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess, hearing that, Yo will just sort of, like, raise one of their eyebrows, say, like, that's weird. Like, I've been, like, at the front door, like, most of the night. I hadn't seen her come by.
Can I come up to SP real quick?
Yeah, you can go up to SP. She doesn't do anything to you. Joan, at this point, is kind of coming to her feet with Ludwig, just like eyeing up the situation.
SP?
No response. Give me a perception
Okay.
check on SP specifically.
God, my fucking dice today. All right, I'm re-rolling that.
Okay.
Better.
You notice that kind of nestled on one of SB's legs, there is a little roly-poly, little pill bug. And as you're staring at it, you see a little ripple of blue electricity sparks goes over it.
I go to pull it loose.
You reach for it. You look up and you see she has her rifle leveled at you.
Had a
Leave
hunch.
it there. Joan's like, Iridina, what is this? Shaw, leave the bug there. You see, like, Joan takes another step forward. She's like, that's a pulse pill bug. It produces a localized EMP. It shorts out a lot of machinery. Shaw, what do you do? I will say, Shaw, you are so far in the room. You can make a perception check around the room. As
Okay.
you're like, she's got a rifle leveled. Exceeding a 30, you see Refine's boots sticking out from behind the barrels over here.
With that, not knowing just seeing that, the eyes narrow, the eye snapped, and like the lizard. You know the bit in Jurassic Park where the Velociraptor's in the kitchen, you see the teeth bared?
Yeah.
You hear that and you hear the lizard snarl come out. What did you do?
Now that you're looking over, you see again that burst blood vessel eye. If you start to step towards her, I'm gonna say we are gonna roll into combat.
Oh, Shaw's 100% stepping up if he sees Refine.
Rogar, you can keep that
unconscious over
19
there.
earlier.
I mean, Refine could be dead for all you know.
That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
Alright, let's be realistic. I'm not gonna roll Glorian in. He's just gonna act on his fucking grandma's order. I'm tired of rolling him in.
You don't want to roll in the
I just can't be
CR1
bothered to
NPC?
roll like 8 initiatives every time we fight, guys. Like, what are we doing? Truly a hell of my own making, I know, but still. Alright, Iridina.
How dare you give us all of these unique NPCs to interact with? What's wrong with you?
I know. I suck. It's all my fault. terrible roll anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. Can't find Joan's initiative bonus right now for some reason, so we're just gonna put it. She's at the end of the order. It's fine. All right. Oh, I knew that plugin wasn't working. I thought it was earlier, but it's not. I don't think our turn tracker thing is on currently. So we won't see the overlay, but it is going to be Shaw first, rather thematically here.
How do I want to go about this? I'm trying to think, because on the one hand, I think ordinarily Shaw would not want to kill this person. On the other hand, he's not sure if Refine is dead or not, and he is boiling furious. I'm gonna make a wisdom check. All right, he keeps his wits, I think. I was gonna go like if it went above like if it went high, I don't know what the DC exactly was gonna be. I just kind of wanted to get a general idea of if he keeps his wits or not.
That is fair.
I think he does with a roll of a 16 plus 3. With that in mind, I'm still gonna try and overpower her pretty quick. I'm gonna go with the Vesk unarmed strike. How does this work for going non-lethal, Ben?
Are you trying to punch non-lethally or grapple her?
Punch non-lethally. Grappling I'm not really.
I don't believe there is a penalty.
Yeah, Vesk are really good.
I don't think it's like Pathfinder where it's like a -4 if you strike non-lethally. I think it's just like you just call it like 5e.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, okay, you can deal... Well, if it's an unarmed strike, it doesn't matter, because those can do... Unarmed strike's the exception. If you're using, like, an axe or a sword, you can do it at a -4, but this is literally your hands, so...
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, because, like, Vesk get their own... Ordinarily, I can count it as armed or unarmed. I think ordinarily it would count as being armed for the purposes of things like an attack of opportunity or dealing lethal damage.
Yeah.
But it's also still an unarmed strike.
Yeah, I think there's... call it a benefit of being a race that has melee capability.
Yeah.
I think there's no penalty. Just a swing.
All right, but with that in mind, Shaw is still pissed and is going to do just a series of haymakers. Wow, my dice have been not a single one above a 10. Awesome.
The middle one will hit. As you kind of just like grab her by the collar and just like 1, 2, 3 with like the same fist. She kind of staggers back. He holding her nose. You might have broken her nose, but you see her nose is kind of just bleeding freely right now. Give me like a... Oh god, what is it in Starfinder? Is it medicine check or heal check?
Medicine, yeah.
Medicine, yeah. Okay, so
it's medicine.
Give me a medicine check.
Cool.
You must have really rocked her in the nose. It's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Refine has been insisting that she's sick.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would just say, as a free action, say, yo, see if he can get to Refine. Make sure she's alive, or they're alive.
You got it, Captain.
You hear, she like staggers back, holding her nose in one hand, the rifle kind of held up in the other. Her communicator, the worm one, like beeps, and she's like, Captain, the streaking corals are acting up. They're getting restless. They don't want to stay down for the ship to be repaired. You see, she like shakily levels the rifle at you, Shaw, as she's 5 foot steps back. And she's gonna take a shot as its long tongue unfurls into that like hardened proboscis. You see, she lines up the shot. Her right arm, which is her trigger finger as well, twitches violently, and her shot skirts to the side of you. shooting the wall instead.
Is that a one?
Just be like, huh, what's up?
Is that a one?
Give me a sense motor check.
Or she's resisting the control because it doesn't work as well on the humanoids.
Oh, possible.
She seemed to get in her own way there.
Oh hell, she got the damn chips in her.
It goes to Yo. Yo, give me a perception check.
Right. $31.
You hear like the shrieks of birds in the distance, the clatter of flapping wings. It has suddenly gone from quiet to very, very loud in the jungle around you. With that knowledge, what do you do? There's a lot going on.
I mean, that does seem a little weird at first, but, it's like, like Cap says, wants to make sure Refine's okay, so that's what I'm going to do. 20. So I'm just going to spend my turn and just take a double move to get over to Refine.
You double move, you find Refine, and you just, like, throw these fucking crates out there, like some ammunition and various, like, bug guns crawl away from you. Refine is just passed out on the floor.
Alright, I guess technically being an android, she doesn't have to breathe, but can I tell that she's, like, alive at least?
Interesting. I would say... I think you've been with her long enough to... Like, she's alive. She's not... This isn't a dead android.
Alright, I guess it's like, here, I'll quickly run over, and it's like, yeah, just like pushing the box out of the way. It's like, alright, she's still alive, Captain.
I'll roll X very slightly at that.
Fly on over. I'm gonna try to grapple her.
Alright, that is a... You're gonna make it unarmed... Or you're gonna make... I think you just make a melee attack roll. But you're going for KAC plus 8.
Yeah, I think...
Do you want to use your plus 2 here from the... What did we learn?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Should I just roll a melee attack?
Yeah, just roll whatever like a regular melee attack is for you. It's just basically it's like the DC gets harder.
Okay. No. 37.
7. That
Adding the +2.
is that so plus 2 is 39.
Yeah.
That does exceed it by 8 or more. Yeah. You.
Does it exceed it by 13 or more?
Fuck, God, you're making me do some math here. No, it does not. Not 13 or more.
Okay, she is grappled though.
Okay. I was in my head. I was like, oh, thank God, it's by a wide enough margin. I just know that the math works. Then you're like, is it a 13? I was like, fuck, gotta do more specific math. You wrap her up in this, almost like half Nelson, like one hand like reaching around to the back of her head as you put her in a chokehold. As your palm closes on the back of her head, you feel something hard and cold pressed into her skull. That's gonna be Ludwig. And... Oh, fudge. I thought he was gonna be back. What did I gotta find my screenshot. Lowers theorems. I don't think he has any theorems that would get you straight back up. He's got some healing stuff. I don't think any of it actually just jumps you up. Okay, here it is.
Got some smelling salts.
Okay, now hold on. That actually might work. because apart from theorems, biohackers also have fields of study. And one of Dr. Ludwig's is anesthesiology.
This class.
Is one of the abilities, does this rag smell of chloroform to you?
I mean, kind of. You can put an inhibitor on someone.
That's chloroform.
I am gonna flavor this. No, okay, it doesn't do that. In my head, I thought anesthesiology might be able to do that to you, but does not. I will say he is gonna try to make it to you so that he can make a science check next turn to see if he can get you up. It's gonna be Joan's turn. You see she's like... You see her eyes go wide. She's like, no. But we
Shaw
weren't...
did call out that she has the chips. Because remember, you said on my sense motive that I saw her twitch against her own will.
Yeah. Although say Rogar does not feel like a chip. Joan's eyes go wide. She's like tasting the air. She's like, oh no. You guys feel the hairs on your arms, if you have them, stand up. Rogar and Shaw have like a shiver down your spine. There is a rumble and a clap of displaced air.
Anybody else feel that?
Yeah,
Joan
I don't
goes,
like that.
oh shit. It's a striker.
No, I know it's... We gotta get the hell out of here now.
You hear vroom, this loud war horn just like shakes the entire tree. It's outside! We have to go now! You see she starts running for the exit with Glorian.
Wait, come with the... We can... Rogar, can you portal us onto the ship, onto the bridge?
How far away is the ship?
A couple hundred feet.
I might have to see it. That was the problem.
At least 150.
And it takes like 2 turns at least.
He's not attuned. He has to attune first.
Oh, alright.
Can he spend his actions getting into position and getting attuned? And
Well, he just used his
We make
actions
our
to
way
grapple
after.
the captain.
no, I mean the starting next turn.
You hear Glorian like kind of skid. I was like, oh fuck.
Anywhere in line of sight, so I have to see the ship.
Shaw.
Okay, again. My turn. First things first, free action. VI, warm engines, now!
VI, you like hear the, very faint compared to that war horn, but distant thrum of engines powering up.
Do I see what's on the back of Iridina's neck? Or does Shaw see what Rogar might have felt?
I'm gonna say object interaction, Rogar. If you want to just pull her hair out of the way, you can.
Okay.
You don't see those like chips or like the metal inlay that you've seen on other various beasts and the various levels of control you have seen the Aeon Throne attempt to exert over the Biocracy's creatures of war and industry. What you see looks almost like 2 blue-green diamonds. And I don't mean like a typical like ring diamond shape. I mean like how you'd imagine like a cartoon diamond shape, like 2 pyramids stuck together, like 2 D4s.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like 2 D8s stuck together of a blue-green crystal. It seems like there are very flat gossamer wings next to them, Looks like a crystalline dragonfly has embedded itself halfway into her skull.
Jesus.
Like,
That's
if you were
different.
looking at a D8, like, if you bisected it top to bottom and made it flat and then laid that on something, like, that's the way it's phased into her skull.
I don't even need to be a doctor to realize that's gonna kill her if I crush that. If it's you're saying this thing's embedded in her skull.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem like a wound. Like, it didn't look like there's not like matted blood around it, but it seems like half phased into her body.
Nothing for it. I'm gonna try and break it.
All right. Are you how are you trying to break it? And are you trying to keep her safe while you do it?
I will try to keep her safe. I'll use, if I need to, I can use a full round action for it. Because we're going to be a moment to get Refine and them out of here anyways. Does this look like something I could interact? So I have engineering. This looks like this looks like it's more like magically based though.
It looks like an Aeon Stone.
So I'm technically proficient in mysticism, but that doesn't mean it's a great way to do it.
Does it have any metal on it, or is it just an Aeon Stone?
It looks like an Aeon Stone with like gossamer thin wings. The wings themselves might also be just like incredibly thin layers of crystal.
I tell you what I'm going to try and do. What I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm going to. This isn't technically how the item works, but I want you to know if I can flavor it like this.
Okay.
I have the electrostatic field in my armor. I'm going to put my hand from it and try and channel the electricity from the electrostatic field to see if I can't burn the thing out.
Interesting.
I don't know if I don't know if it's strong enough to do that.
What's the max damage it could theoretically do?
Only 2d6 is the problem. I don't think it's going to be enough to overcome a construct like that.
I think it's unlikely, yeah.
Alright.
That would work.
I will do a single attack with my unarmed strike. I'm going to try and do this as carefully as possible, so I don't know if there's a penalty, but I'm going to try and at least not pull it out of her, because like yanking that out of the back of her head seems like a bad plan. But if I can try and crush parts of it, like crush a parts of it that I can see.
Okay. I'd say if you're doing an attack roll like that, I'm going to make it the equivalent of a grapple, so it is at a -8.
Okay. So, single attack. My dice today.
Or I guess I should say he's trying to like hit +8 on the AC, but
I have nothing to reroll that. I can add the thing, I suppose, that.
Let me double check. What is the grappled?
Adding the thing wouldn't do enough.
No.
To make an approximation of the AC.
I have rolled so badly today.
Her AC is 2 lower because she's grappled right now, but yeah, it's still not gonna matter.
Even with the +2 from Marcus's thing.
No, because you're trying to hit +8.
Alright, I don't have any rerolls or anything, so. Shit. I can't get at the damn thing. Fuck it, knock her out, and we may just have to go. Councilwoman, what do you want us to do with her?
Well, it's gonna be Iridina's turn here. You see she's like almost like full on seizing in Rogar's arms right now. You see her head then lolls forward like it's unconscious before she opens her eyes, and they're just solid discs of blue-green Aeon energy. She smiles. She says, "At least one group led us back to one of their little ant hills. This'll be a good place to test our new weapon. You hear the war horn sound again. There is a rushing of air. You can hear even from in here. You hear Glorian tries to like push Joe into the ground as he yells, he's like, "Get down!" There is a earth-shattering boom. The world rocks around you, and the earth literally is shattering, you realize, as large cracks and fissures form in the floor around you. Shaw, what is the functional range for you to contact your BI?
I don't rightly know. I would assume it's just whenever what normal communications range is, so I believe it's planetary.
Alright.
I can't control the ship, but I can contact the ship.
I'm gonna need you to give me, as long as like actively doing this right now, telling the VI to fire up the ship. Give me a computers check.
$14. My computers is not great.
In the brief couple of heartbeats, couple of moments, maybe a bit longer, before your communicator loses contact with the ship entirely, you're able to see the distance that it's pinging, and you realize that your ship is moving rapidly away from you before the communicator can no longer contact it.
The fuck?
Yo,
I think it's just what Shaw says.
tree is shaking. Fissures are opening up. Give me a perception check.
Marcus.
Yep, got it.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh, baby. All right. You look at the cracks around and you realize this isn't just a fissure opening up in the earth. Like, it could split rock, whatever is happening, whatever this fucking weapon is. It is deeper than that. You look into the dark crevices and they go down deep, deep. You see glinting lights, blues and purples, very pale pastel mixes in between. Twinkling lights, almost like stars. You get the sense that they are far, far below you. There is a deep emptiness under the land up here.
Yes, I think Yo's eyes just sort of go wide seeing this like here, and what they're trying to do is trying to like, you know, lift up Refine, like, you know, and sort of like show try to lift him up. It's like, all right, I don't know exactly what's going on, Captain, but it ain't good. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Where is he? That's the question.
Alright, you try. I'd say you can just lift Refine. Well, I guess, what's your strength score?
I'll be honest, probably not that great. It's 14.
14 is pretty good. That's like, I mean, the average person is 10.
I mean, it's like, yeah, it's not like super strong, but it's like, yeah,
Refine
like just like
is
maybe
also a bit of a twig.
Yeah, I think you
that
lift
makes sense, all right?
thin Android Refine, like, you know, forearms, throw her over your shoulder. I would say you can do that as a standard action. Do you want to try to move anywhere? It is now very treacherous terrain to move around in here.
Yeah, I think it's like, yeah. I think like in character, I'd probably like lift Refine up, but yeah, it's like would probably just be looking at like the fissures opening up and just be like too worried about, you know, wanting either dropping her or both of us down one of them to really move much of anywhere.
Fair. All right, toss over to Rogar then. Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, all right, Rogar, what are you doing?
So Iridina still freaking out.
You see her eyes are still that strange glowing, and she's kind of just like full limp in your arms with like a dazed smile on her face.
Try to crush the thing in the back of her neck.
If you're trying to do it in a safer way, I'm gonna say again, like Shaw had to do, be at the you're trying to hit the KC plus 8. Is not gonna do it. You go.
Yeah, you know
for
what?
it. Oh.
I wasn't gonna do it on the first one, but I think we have to get this. I'm gonna do channel points. Ah, for fuck's sake!
Oh.
We're so good at this, guys. We're so good at rolling.
Oh, this is getting bad. Okay.
We're the best at rolling.
All right,
Our
Ludwig
dice
is gonna make
today.
a medicine check. Oh my fucking god.
That one?
Yeah, it's that one.
Oh, somebody. I got nothing.
Oh no.
Let's see. Look, I can get one. I can get one.
Okay.
You gotta
okay,
give her
okay.
fine on her feet.
Are we technically in combat, or
We're in combat. Shit, this is happening.
okay?
incredibly fast.
I'll have chosen graviton mode just for the hell of it.
Okay. You begin to pull that energy in.
Actually, you know
around
what? Fucking photon. Give us
Okay.
haste.
Lighting up these growing cracks in the ground, and the tree, which is literally splintering around you guys at this very moment. Are you giving Ludwig a reroll, yo? Is that the plan?
Yes. I'll go and spend the points on it.
Nat 20.
There we go.
Hell yeah. Okay, what a recovery. You see Ludwig, not MD, just like pulling out fucking vials and like on the fly, like snapping glass ampules and mixing shit into a different dart as he just presses the dart into Refine and thump, fires it directly into her chest. Refine, you regain consciousness. Like full Pulp Fiction needle through your chest right now.
Can I roll in?
Yeah, give me a roll in. I believe that's next, crazily enough. Yeah, that's immediately after Ludwig. That's crazy.
Cool.
Refine.
Is it half movement to stand up?
Yes.
Movement to stand up. Wings out. Let me see. What do I have? on me at the moment?
Fishers out, wings out. That's what I always say.
You said it looks like 2 Aeon stones stuck together, or is it like 1 Aeon stone that's just 2 colors?
No, it looks like someone carved the stone into this shape. So imagine like, where do I have another one of these next to me? Hold on, one sec. Kind of holding
Well,
up to
no,
the
no,
camera. I'm like,
you just said it was 2 colors, so I wasn't sure if it was like 2 separate stones. That
no,
looked like
it's like a
melded together,
bluish
or...
green color.
Okay.
Like
Oh,
a
okay,
teal or like an aqua.
Sure.
But for the camera's sake, it's like 2 d8s touching like this,
Yeah. Okay.
tip to tip.
That's fine. I was gonna move to here. The rest of the
Just
movement.
An octahedral, I think. You are
I don't
flying,
think
so I'm going to
Refine
say you don't need to make any
has-
checks to move around right now.
As a good way to deal with this thing. There's a really funny thing I could do, but I think Refine's just not in the mood to do that. So, and looking at this, do I think it's in any way technological? Or do
I
it's
think you're
just
looking. This is
magic?
like straight mysticism shit happening right now.
Okay. Well, I think in that case they're gonna ask, first of all, they're just say, what's going on with all the fissure stuff going on? And I think they're just gonna try and use their. Can I try and use like Refine's ship tools for fixing ships to break this thing?
To try like. Important distinction, I think here. Are you trying to like break it, the part that's showing enough that it's non-functional, or are you trying to remove it from her?
I'm trying to break it so that it's non-functional.
Then I would say yeah, you can use them.
Okay, what sort of check would that be?
I think it's either weirdly medicine or mysticism.
Okay.
Medicine being like, how much can you safely chip off this thing without killing her?
Bump that up to a 39.
Okay. You working with your ship tools.
If Refine can do it without killing her, all the better. But Refine is not being as careful as either Shaw or Rogar were. The getting this thing offline is the main concern.
You manage to like kind of like shaving off facet after facet, cracking the top layer of this thing. You see she goes limp. She kind of raises her head ever so slightly. Refine, you see that she has down the left side full tears from that eye. Down the right side is also tears, but mixed with her own blood. It's just like, tell the men. Sorry. You see she like falls limp again. You think she might be alive here? It's getting dicey. Like this is like heart rate starting to flutter type stuff. But full unconscious.
Do I think a serum would help or no?
I would say you think a serum might help stabilize her. A serum like is not gonna fix this. This is like a deep, like maybe like surgery is like a fix for this.
Yeah. But I mean just to stabilize.
I think you would assume a serum could stabilize her.
Alright.
Like at least keep her
in that
taking
case,
for now.
Rafan's going to use Hypergraft to move next to Espy and take off the Pillbug.
Say that again with the Pillbug?
Just remove it.
Yeah, I'd say you can remove it. Just pull it off. It's not like anchored hardly.
Yeah. Is Espy able to act then?
Yes, SB, you can roll SB in. Or at least just have her act on your order. I don't really care which one.
I'll just have her act on my order. That's going to be easier.
It's almost as functioning
SB...
like a restraining bolt for droids kind of type shit going on.
We'll just move over and use a Mark 1 healing serum on Iridina.
You see she kind of like twitches a little bit, but at least seems like she's not actively going into heart failure.
Alright. And yeah, Refine is still just kind of flying about asking what is going on.
I think we're being teleported. The ship's not here. Because like one of those mechs is. Do I still hear the mech outside, Ben?
Oh yeah. You hear like the cracking of trees and plants outside as it's moving.
Yeah.
Glorian
one of those mechs is here.
Stumbles back down the hallway. You see, he is like supporting Joan. She is bleeding from a gash on her temple. Probably some part of the tree is collapsing and fell on her. Glorian looks pale, but at least unharmed for now. He's like, I don't even know what that was, but the striker's still out there. It's gonna level the whole tree. I don't know we have to get out of here. You see Joan looking around as Glorian's like carefully having her step around these fissures. She looks at you all kind of like labored breathing. She's been doing a lot of fighting for you guys last few days. It is clearly taking a toll. This is like, in terms of age categories from Pathfinder, she's like a venerable old woman. She is old. We can't go out there. It would be like fighting a starship point blank with just ourselves. We have to go down.
Shaw looks down into the abyss. You sure?
Diggy hole.
There's caves. The mycelial caves. Might be able to hide down
Alright.
there.
Fuck it.
Where's the
evolve.
ship?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've lost contact with it. What? Is Dr. Ludwig able to fly as well? I know that Yo cannot.
Ludwig, to my knowledge, cannot.
All right, Rogar, you and I are each gonna have to grab one of them.
Yeah.
We're fine if you can carry Iridina.
I was thinking I'd try and
Go ahead.
at least stall the mech.
Don't get yourself killed.
I want to know where the ship is.
So do I, but we got to be alive for it. We can't fuck around with this.
She's like, I can use the last of my mutation pull. You see, she like flexes her back, and these like weird wooden wings grow out with fireflies flying back and forth between them. I'll take Glorian.
All right. Yo, you're with me.
Aye, Captain.
Ludwig will run over to Rogar. Alright. And then Refine, you have Iridina. SB.
Well, I still need to see how unhinged Refine is feeling right now for all of
Alright,
this.
well, okay, so Shaw, you presumably just move over. You have your jetpack, right? So you're just grabbing Yo with the jetpack.
Yeah.
Iridina is full unconscious in Rogar's arms. Yo is with Shaw. Rogar, I mean, you could just like 5-foot fly and scoop Ludwig and Iridina on your large size. I think you can carry two. Just depends on if you want a hand free, because if you do, then Refine has to carry Iridina. What do you think, Rogar?
How strong is Refine? Can she carry Iridina?
SB's gonna have a better shot at carrying Iridina than Refine.
Okay, I'll drop Iridina to SB and go grab the thing.
SB has more strength. SB has enough strength to.
But can SB fly?
SB has climbing claws. SB can climb on every surface
Alright.
and go upside down and sideways. So, I don't know if flight is needed in that case. Do you think it is?
I would say, I mean,
We're going underground.
I mean, on that Nat 20 earlier, like, you guys saw, like, this is, like, a potentially miles deep chasm.
I'll just carry both. Fuck it.
Alright, Ludwig is, like, more than willing to let you do that. Honestly, Ludwig probably, like, gives you, like, some of the boosting serum so you can move a little bit faster. I think it's a 10-foot speed enhancement, if I recall. Refine, what do you do?
I'm trying to think how rational Refine would be in this.
I will also say,
situation.
sorry, on Iridina's turn, the striker would have acted. You hear another thunderous impact. Doesn't sound quite the same. It's not the same rush of air. The whole tree rocks. You hear a boom. You think it might have just split the top half of the tree off of you guys.
I'm trying to think if if Refine would act rationally here or not. And I'm not sure what type of check that would be.
What do you think? What is the irrational part of Refine wanting to do?
The irrational part of Refine is going, I want to know where my ship is. They're trying to destroy my ship. They're not here for us. They're here for the ship specifically.
I guess, like, you as a player, do you think that is the choice to be avoided? On, like, a meta level, do you think, like, it's a trap to go look at the ship, but you're trying to fight, like, Refine? Like,
well, if Refine is being rational, they will just go down with everyone.
Okay.
If they are not being rational, they're going to try and teleport into the cockpit of this mech.
I am gonna say it's gonna be a will save then.
Okay. Not great.
It's not great. I'm gonna toss to you though. Do you think when you saw that 13 pop up, do you think that was a pass or a fail? In your heart of
That's
hearts.
a 3 on the die. I feel like that's a fail.
All right. I mean, I think Refine is making some sort of irrational move here. Up to you what that irrational move is.
Oh, 13 is not a nat 1, so I don't think it's going to be the most irrational move possible.
I think that's a valid assessment.
Because that would be trying to teleport inside the cockpit of this mech.
That would be a crazy choice.
Refine is going to send to Espy to try and figure out what the hell is going on with the ship.
Alright. How fast can Espy move?
When not moving straight at this speed. If moving straight, much, much faster.
Alright. I think I will forego her rolls because she can go on the ceiling or the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets to about there if that's the double move.
Yeah, that's the double move, and then
I think
Refine
to see what's
will...
happening, like she basically needs to clear like here essentially.
Yeah,
she needs to get outside.
I figure. Refine will go and grab Iridina and start flying down.
Or you start flying down. Joan flies down as well.
So Rogar can have a hand free now.
Shaw, you're flying down as well.
With Yo, yeah.
Alright. On Iridina, she is obviously unconscious, but the striker acts on her turn. Refine, this is your robot out there. I'm going to say give me a flat D20 roll. This is a luck roll.
Okay. It is a small robot, so
it's
like
a small
compared
robot.
to the big
I'm
robot...
keeping that in mind for the odds. You see this thing immediately kill us. No, I'm just kidding. No, on a 10, that's not bad. Like, Espy goes unnoticed by this truly, like, colossal mech. You see things, like, towering over the trees. This is a...
Technically, Espy is a stealth robot specifically, so that kind of makes sense.
This is a monstrous engine of war. You see that mounted on its hull, a rotary cannon spins up to speed and just fires into the roots around the tree, cutting a huge gash into it. You think this tree is on the verge of just total collapse. Keeping in mind, like, every shell of this rotary cannon is doing, like, times 10 damage, like it's a starship. Like, this is like a terrestrial target type thing.
Yeah.
But it didn't see you, so I'm gonna say we're gonna kind of be out of combat order for now. SB is gonna round that corner, and I need a perception check.
Okay. Refine is almost certainly looking through SB this entire time, by the way.
You
through
are
SB's cameras.
You know what? It is a
if that
colossally.
causes...
No, I think it is a colossally, like, once you get through the initial crack, this is a veritable, like, world down here.
I was gonna say, if it
So I don't think you're
causes
bumping
Refine to
into
take
anything.
damage, that's fine, because this is Refine acting irrationally.
I think I need another luck check for a fine. This, like, is falling debris hitting you, basically.
4.
I was thinking on a 3 or lower, so you're safe for now. You guys see Refine kind of stare at the middle distance, holding an unconscious Captain Iridina. Debris just...
I'm gonna give myself a 5 on that.
Okay, that's good. I think truly you could have only failed this check on a nat 1. You're looking through the eyes. Unbeknownst to you, huge chunks of wood and stone falling around you, barely missing you. The ship
The
did.
Parasite is pulling a lot of the work here.
The ship did indeed, as Shaw barely managed to notice, move away at a rapid pace. It moved away down. SBCs,
okay.
there's still one of the 3 Shrieking Coral desperately firing anti-aircraft fire into the side of the mech with doing almost no damage. The other 2 are gone, including the one that your ship is on. And a
Refine has
massive
planetary range to contact the ship.
I'm going to say that does not work through miles of stone.
Okay.
You see, I mean, SBCs, there is a enormous, like, we're talking, like, 100-foot, like, radius hole in the ground.
I'm not yet at the point where it's, like, interplanetary range, but...
As to what the ship condition is like, it's got to be down in these caves now.
Okay. In that case, are there any fissures that SB can get into?
I mean, there's fissures everywhere.
Alright.
So I guess, like, what's the
I'm-
idea, I think, is more the thing. Because there are fissures everywhere.
Well, SB can just use climbing claws to, like, go down and meet up with us through fissures, if there are fissures that connect to the fissure we're in.
Yes, I think it will take a decently long time, because you guys are going to be moving way faster than her.
SB has way faster speed than all of us when running.
I don't think that she's gonna be able to run in, like, straight lines to get down there.
Okay. That's fine then. Then what I would like to do is can I overload the mech?
Can you overload a starship?
It just says androids, drones, robots, and creatures with a technological subtype or electronic devices.
I'm gonna say no, because it's basically a ship. Like, mechs are piloted by crews, just like starships are.
Alright.
So I think
In
just,
that
like,
case-
scale-wise, even if Refine pulled it off, like, there's probably crew inside, like, unpulling it off.
Yeah. In that case, SB will just start coming back and be like a few rounds behind us, if that's okay.
Alright. You guys begin to go down into a world within a world. She seems fatigued, tired, liable to drop at any second, but you recall that Joanne called it the Mycelial Caves. Let's take a quick bathroom break as we pause there. We'll be back in a few. You guys sink down. It's a long flight. You guys are near exhausted by the time you reach the bottom. Light is dim here, and whatever amount of these caverns you ended up in, you are on the edge of a large underground lake. Stalagmites and stalactites grow around you.
Ben, I think I need my visibility reset.
Let's see. How about that?
See, I can see slowly piling. Oh, there we go. Okay. I can see bits of it.
Joanne like holds up her wooden hand, and some more of those fireflies kind of spiral up around her, illuminating part of this large underground river. Or lake, excuse me. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened to your ship.
It's down here somewhere.
Well, that's better than it destroying it directly.
It's tough. We built it tough. Hopefully, it's in one piece. Mostly one piece down here somewhere. Let's find a spot where we can get you some. And you can rest, and then we can try and help her. I say, nodding to Shamal.
Let's take at least a quick 10 and rest. That thing on her neck.
We should probably try and fully remove it.
She shakes her head and she's comatose at the moment. I fear for our ability to do it safely in such conditions.
Fine, but when we get to the ship, it's the first thing we do.
Agreed. I don't know what happened. It's hard to imagine that Captain Iridina and her stealth crew could have been caught by anything.
Well, they probably did to her what they planned to do to the good doctor over here.
She kind of, I suppose they could have tried to get information out of her, but I think they just wanted to find where she was. I wonder if the enemy commander figured that whoever took out that facility must be heading back to her. I guess.
Well, I think they intended for them all to die. I don't really think they care if she survived. They put a mech down next to her.
We'll need to find your ship and make our way out.
Yeah. I'll start looking around. Do we see any? I'm just not like to go anywhere just yet, but I'm gonna start looking for like exits to the cavern.
Give me a perception check.
27. I do have dark vision for whatever that's worth.
Oh shoot, you should be seeing even farther then.
Ordinarily, Vesk have low light vision, but I have an armor upgrade that gives me dark vision.
To what? Like distance?
Give me a moment.
I want to say 60, but I'm not sure.
I think it's 60. I'm 99% certain it's 60 because there's a implant you can do that gets you to 120, but it's like tens of thousands of credits. This is a level 1 armor upgrade.
Okay. We'll do 60 then.
I'm 99% certain it's 60.
Alright. I mean, you see this
Yeah, 60
water
feet.
seems to extend. Like, maybe there's an opposite shore on the other side. You'd have to get across somehow. Cave seems to extend behind you guys as well. Various tunnels and crooks and turns around here. This is a rather barren part of it. But these are the old mycelial caverns. There used to be some of us living down here, if you can believe it. Different types of fungal experiments rather than the plants above. There are homes built by inhabitor crabs down here. There should be some habs somewhere nearby.
Why don't folks live down here anymore?
It became too tricky to live down here. Communications were always hard beneath the surface, but we had delicate networks that could solve that problem.
Can I give Joan a serum? Because she had that injury on her head.
Come in. Yeah, you can give it a serum. One sec.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you. Shoot, my headphones are tangled now. Alright. Yeah, you can give her a serum.
Yeah, I'll do that. We need.
It's like that feels a bit better. Look, communications degraded down here fastest. I mean, you've been above as well. It's getting harder and harder to coordinate a joint war effort across the planet. We likely still have some forces down here, and so does the enemy. But the fact is, most of our strongest holdings, and thus most of their targets, were above, and this became rather a secondary endeavor.
Oh man, that's where I had something spicy. Perhaps it's not the worst that we're down here.
She shrugs. It's a twisting, turning maze down here. Much of the infrastructure has been stripped away, but enough of the glow mushrooms should be around. That navigation shouldn't be impossible.
Do we have a general... Could I make a survival check to see if I get an idea of roughly where an orientation of where the ships might be? Like where the ship might have, like what direction the landing pad was opposed to the tree? Like if things are just... I know it's going to be scrambled having how far down we've gone, but I want to see if there's any way I can get my bearings.
Yeah, I'd say a survival check.
My dice today. Not great. I don't want to reroll it yet, though.
I'm trying to adjust stuff. Alright, Survival 23. I mean, you guys tried to fly as straight down as you could, but you had to do some ducking and weaving. You couldn't be more than like a mile or two away from wherever your ship was. The problem is like how to get there, because a straight line is not going to happen.
Now that we're down here, can we get a sense of where our ship is in relation to us?
That's what I was saying to him. Like that.
Oh,
Was that not your
That's
question,
what
Shaw?
No, that's I was trying to get oriented to where I think the ship might have, like, where the ship was relative to where we were on the surface.
I mean,
kind
I
of,
think
yeah.
you need like position-wise, it's like to the like northeast. But like, you're gonna have to try to get through to the northeast in whatever way you can. We can start moving.
Are you good to move? All right.
Trying to find the most optimal way to cool my computer down because it fucking sucks. God damn it. Okay. It's like we should be careful though. I don't know what troops are down here, and I don't know what type of creatures are down here. There could well be stuff that is not under our control anymore, or under theirs. She shrugs. Not all of the beasts here were always ours anyway.
The deep places are always the ones that always have their own strange and dangerous denizens.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
I've been trying to use the delivery apps less, and I just didn't feel like cooking tonight, so I drove over.
That was fair. Alright, let's see.
and we're trying to head northeast, you said?
Yeah.
Or northwest?
Northeast.
Northeast.
Okay.
For whatever it's worth, Ben, I'll leave my comm basically on a scan. That way, in case the VI reestablishes contact, we can home in on it.
Refine doesn't even need to go through the VI if we get into an area where we can home in on the ship.
Okay.
But just in case, like, the VI broke or something, you know?
Very plausible.
I'll say give me
I have
survival check. If anyone's taking a point here as you try to wander through.
I think that's gonna have to be me. I think I have the best survival of the group.
Definitely better than mine.
Got 5.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Acceptable. I'm happy with the double-digit roll today after how I've been rolling.
Alright. That's pretty good. You guys are able to stay on track here.
Refine is just flying, being sure to never, like, fully step foot on the ground. if that matters.
It might. Everyone give me a perception check.
Oh, and has SB made it back to us yet or no?
Yes, because you guys took those like rests on the side of the underground
Okay.
lake.
Okay, another natural 20. I didn't say like here. I don't know. Like here, I don't know if there's something wrong with my token or something, but I'm still not seeing anything on the map.
Okay, hold on.
Like that line from Dispatch, bitch, you're blind forever.
Let's see. Oh my god. Ooh, I need to save up for Nick here so bad. Alright, hold on, I'm trying to fix your vision.
It's all good.
Come on now. Roll 20, what are we doing? There we go, okay. Come on. Do you have dark vision?
Okay, yeah. No, I do not.
I think Rogar's acting as like a nightlight though.
Do you remember how far you cast light? She's Joan's casting light as well right now.
All right, there we go.
You got it? Okay. Good. Rogar, I can make you generate light as well.
Yeah, let me look up how much it generates.
I think it's 20, I want to say. I'm not positive.
Whenever I manifest my weapon, sheds dim light in a 20-foot radius.
Dim light? Okay.
Yeah.
20 foot. It might be hard for it to show up at first because it's being obscured by her bright light right now, but yeah. Alright, alright, the more perception checks. We got 31 was the highest. Come on.
You'll get a nat 20 for 37.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm literally just waiting for Roll20 to respond. I'm sorry. Bro, come on. Sorry, I'm trying to... Roll20 is just really fighting me and keeps the nat 20. You see evidence. It seems to be like a strange. It first looks like a line of mushrooms, but it's just a glowing cut in one of the walls, like a scratch on a body, but a glowing cut upon the stone. And standing obscured nearly past the distance of your light. Yo, you see a strange creature indeed. Which I'm trying to show on Roll20 and might just have to show you guys in Discord because it's being fucking ridiculous. You see a spidery-like creature with armored plating, mandibles clacking, its rear limbs seemingly stitching this glowing goo over what looks like human bodies. From a distance, too tricky to tell whether they are Aslanti bodies or Biocracy bodies. But they are certainly human. I'm going to post it in our Discord for now.
Oh, it's even more lovely than you described it.
Looks rather friendly. You know what this reminds me of, Ben? This reminds me of that thing from
the colony
level pit. From the bottom level of the pit.
Yeah, the little guy.
Yeah. Ben loves his little guys underground.
It's just a little guy.
Yeah, the underground little guys.
Guys, it's only large size this time.
I appreciate that.
Oh, only large. Okay, then.
You guys have a large size party member. It's fine.
This surely will never come back to bite you on Sundays.
Nah, that's fine. We're good. We're good.
As I begin to introduce little guys.
Hey, look, I'm always down for more little guys.
You almost died to a tree. At the end of last
I mean, but what are trees except for a little guy, if we're being honest? Alright. Realizing that it has been spotted, it clacks its mandibles together and it's like, someone here has begun to tamper with magics. And I'm going to clear our order and then we'll roll in. Give me a second to clear it, because Roll20 will fight me forever on this.
Yeah, I think Yo would even say, it's like, I don't know what that thing's talking about. I don't use magic.
But who would dabble in magics, I'm thinking. Alright, go ahead and roll it. Now it's working.
Where in here did you say this thing was?
Down the tunnel to the lower left of you.
Oh. I see. Okay.
Oh, I see it.
Alright. Dr. Ludwig is going to shoot Rogar with a speed boost for 10 feet of movement. Rogar.
It's really just
Maybe you might take it.
Yep. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
No,
you.
I do.
Okay. I think I had said that what he injected me with was just meth.
Just straight math, yeah.
It's just the one thing we see so far, right?
Yeah. What will you do?
I'll activate photon mode.
Alright, you begin to glow, filling this hallway underground with light.
Move action, the plasma sheath, and I've been looking into it. What is like the defense action?
Take total defense, or whatever.
Fight defensively.
Fight
Total
defensively.
defense.
Whoops, dropped something. I think it gives +4 to AC for fights defensively. I'm trying to pull it up on my phone right now because my computer, the less it does, the better.
I think fighting defensively, that's part of taking an action.
Looks like I think
And
you take,
total
you take
defense
a
is-
-4 to hit, but you gain AC, I believe.
You do, yeah.
I'll just take the total defense action.
Okay. Just gives a flat +4 to all armor class.
Yeah. And that's it.
Alright. That is going to be Rogar's. He begins to power himself up. Refine, you're going to be next.
Are we not fighting these things?
I think he's just prepping to fight them.
We kind of messed up our marching order here, but oh well.
I'll give Rogar
Oh, I guess I dropped you guys kind of off the grid here.
what's the Miracle Worker for attacks.
Okay.
And then I will. How far are these things from us? 60 feet? I don't like that. I'll just kind of.
You just see
demote
one
an
right
action
now,
to
but
fly
it's
back
about
over
60
this way.
feet this way.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. To fly kind of over behind Rogar.
Alright. The Warp Stitcher. Again, you hear a booming telepathic voice amongst you. Just like, pray deep in the depths. Will their magics feed us?
Are any of us magical? I don't think so, right?
Aren't you starting to dabble with magic?
Yes and no.
And
So
also,
yes.
Rogar
Good enough
Yeah.
for me.
I can use but it's like UMD is what I'm getting basically,
Yeah, okay.
but for spell chips.
I don't know. Sounds like you're dabbling into the magics of the universe.
Fair enough. If this thing wants to try and eat me, it can.
You know, it's funny you mentioned it would love to eat you. Or rather, they would love to eat you.
Well, I noticed it's large size, so I tried to move to an area close to the smaller gaps.
It is going to... The one at the bottom was the one that could get there without double moving. It is going to... lunge at Yo with a melee attack. It's gonna go with those weird claws. Does a 37 hit KAC?
Yep.
All right, that's gonna be. Sorry, I'm moving my camera and laptop around so much, trying to get it as cool as possible. Alright, Yo is going to take 45 damage. This is piercing damage, to be specific.
Alright.
It's going to go over to Shaw.
All right. I'm going to try and set Rogar up for a flank while also protecting some of the squishier folks. So Shaw's kind of... How much ceiling do I have to play with here?
Not a lot. I'd say the ceilings are 15,
Okay.
20 feet max.
Okay. Alright, well, it's time to put that mobility to use, I suppose. I will... Moving through my friends... Because, like, way I can do is I can, like, still use my force pack and just kind of hover over slightly, so that way I'm at least just kind of weaving through. I'm kind of assuming Iridina is being carried by one of us, but...
Iridina... Presumably, honestly, would have been probably carried by one of the big people.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave her... actually, no. Well, I'm going to leave her next to Dr. Ludwig. I'm going to try and set Rogar up for a flank while also protecting Joan and Glorian. What I'll do is I will open fire. I think I'm just gonna do one shot because we're not hasted yet, and I don't want to immediately spend my full attack here. And I could use the fibers, but I don't want to be staggered.
Valid.
I'm gonna take a shot at the upper one.
Alright. Go for your shot.
Against DAC? 2 on the dice, good god.
That bounces off of its carapace, or rather just kind of like splashes over it.
Cool. I'm still not... That's fine, I'm not gonna reroll that or anything. Then I'm going to move, I'll probably take an attack of opportunity here. To here. Basically where I've got both of their attention.
Oh, also, what is your KAC?
KC is 30.
Okay.
I think you rolled a 37.
I believe that is correct.
Yes. Alright, so Yo is actually currently grappled by this thing.
Oh, alright.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I didn't have to beat it by 8?
No.
Or is that a different... Okay.
It's one of its special abilities. If it exceeds the KAC by 4 or more, it auto grapples as well as attacks.
Okay. I'm assuming I'll take an attack of opportunity here. Coming around to the side of it.
Yes.
I'm at least moved so I only take it from one of them.
37 as well.
Because of mobility, my KAC right now is 41.
Alright, you managed to duck and like dive roll with the force pack under it.
Taking some of the fancy footwork from one Scorpio Sky. That's my turn.
Alright, Yo, you're currently grappled. I might just have to freaking refresh Roll20. I think it's just not going to load anymore. But so I can't tab it over to you, but it is Yo's turn.
All right, cool. All right. So grappled here. I think I have an idea here. Here. I guess like here. So what's I think I might go ahead and use my deadly boast here. So, what's Rogar planning to do when his turn comes up?
Whack.
All right, I select here because the thing is, all right. So remind me, what weapon do you use to whack? Because the ability says I have to say, what character's using it, and I have to name this like specific item, spell, or ability that's being used.
Solar axe, right?
Solar weapon.
Solar weapon.
Solar weapon.
All right. I guess it's like here. It's like because sort of like here, like Yo is kind of arachnophobic, air, and so they're trying like sort of like struggling against like the grapple here, and it'd be like here, and it's like you better let me go. Here, my buddy Rogar here. You know, it's like he's got like solar weapons. It's like you probably been here so long, you ain't never seen shit like that. It's just gonna tear. It's just gonna tear. You know, tear your many legs and stuff apart. So it's like they're trying to be intimidating here and trying to just sort of like fight through like that, you know, innate fear they have.
Good lord.
Right, so let me throw up the here real quick. And I'll go ahead and roll that bluff check.
Got it. I am still just trying to load back into freaking.
Oof, not so great. But you know what? I've got some channel points. I'm going to spend them on myself to reroll that. All right, so much better. I got 31.
Roll dice.
And specifically against the one that's grappling me.
That is a success.
All right, so
We're still audible on the stream right now. I'm just putting the BRB screen up while I try to just fucking reload Chrome, I think is what we're doing right now. Apologies, guys. This is not working. Come on. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Come on. What the hell is happening? Okay. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, well this time Roll20 is actually getting to the loading screen, so that's promising.
That's good. That's good. That's an improvement.
Making moves. Say that, but now it's just still loading. Are you guys meeting on Sunday's game while I'm gone?
I think we're finishing up the 2-shot thing.
Okay, that's good.
We'll see.
Fair.
I find it very suspicious that we are seemingly going to be spending the entire next half of it trekking through a forest when we were told it was going to be a mostly social thing.
Oh no.
You can have a party in the forest.
Oh, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Luckily, I am somewhat prepared to do or combat.
That's good at least.
I built a quite fun combat character. Fun character in combat, but it was not designed for combat, so.
Okay, we're mostly loaded in. The stream can at least see stuff now. Okay, sick. We're in. Joan is alright, you already triggered its op attack, so Joan is gonna pull her grandson over and just disengage this way. You stay back here. We'll figure out what happens next. So, did that. Did that. Ludwig is going to fire at the one grappling Yo. It's going to hit and give it that minus 2 or 3, but the penalty to hit, -3. Alright. Which brings us back to Rogar.
Come over here. And whack him.
Alright, so they're taking a penalty to the AC because you got that deadly boast. Go ahead and take that swing. Woo, boy. Alright,
You
that is
are getting +2 to hit and damage from me.
So it's 66 damage. What type of damage is it? Slashing?
Yeah, slashing, and then there's 8 of that is fire. I think it also counts as magical.
All right.
Or is it magical?
I don't think it is technically, but you see it spits out some of those weird purple glowing webs, which seem to coat its body and seem to reduce the damage somehow.
I do have a penetrating.
Oh yeah, by how much?
5.
Okay, so less reduction than actually I would have thought. Pretty decent chunk that does not look bloodied yet, but a big chunk off the top there.
That's it for my turn.
It's gonna be refined.
Alright. The one that Rogar is attacking I'm gonna take a overload shot at.
All right.
Or sorry, overcharge, not overload.
Add a +1 because you're in melee with it. I'm also in melee with it.
Okay.
You sure you don't want to cast a
33
spell at it?
I don't have spells.
I think he's just teasing.
So it would be 33.
33.
33 against
EAC.
EAC.
Because it's a force weapon.
That is gonna hit, yeah.
Okay, that's 63.
Slashing.
Slashing damage.
Same damage type as the axe, so it seems to reduce slightly.
It was a very unfortunate roll on my d6s. Oh well. Actually, no, that was about average.
On your d6, isn't it d10s?
For overcharge? No.
Oh, for the overcharge one. Gotcha.
Then I'll start fly. Oh, nope. We will fly back. This way.
I will say, do you have
That
the movement
is
to do both of
including
those?
the movement going up, yes.
Okay, alright, fair enough. Do you
Yes,
call
I have a
anything about that?
60-foot fly speed.
Alright, Refine flies 15 feet that way, sees a third Warp Stitcher, and flies back.
That is it for my turn.
But the hunt is so fun. Alright, that one has to double move. This one is gonna move up to Shaw. It's got a 10-foot reach, so it's gonna 5-foot step in. The one that has Yo is going to use its Warp Suture ability. It is basically going to roll again to use those weird strands of quintessence to sew Yo to the top of it like the other bodies. Yo, what is your KAC -2 because you're being grappled?
Alright, that would be 28.
How much does that have to do? Okay, it does not pin you, so you can still try to struggle free on your turn if you would like, but it does still deal damage to you. As it tries to start, like, literally, like, stitching you to its body.
Alright.
This time, it is going to be 40 damage. Shaw, it's going after you, the one above you.
Okay.
40.
That hits.
Does it exceed it by 4?
No, my regular KC is 38.
Okay, then it does not get to auto-grapple you with this attack. But it does still hit you for 62. Wow, that was a way better roll
Alright.
than it did on you. Jesus Christ.
I have a little bit of DR, but ow. Hang on, then I will snap it back for a little bit of electricity here. So I take 57 damage. And then it takes 8 damage.
Okay, takes 8 damage. Well, does not seem overly concerned by that, but does take it. The other one has double move to get here, so they are done. It is Shaw's turn.
I'm gonna try and finish off the one that Rogar's in. Full attack, Storm Dashko.
You got it.
Hey, there we go. I mean, 2 misses, but a natural 20 for 70-something damage, and it's staggered.
Alright, it's going to use that quintessence to resist electricity this time.
I have...
How much do you cut
I
through?
ignore 10 at this level.
Alright, you ignore most of what it ignores.
Alright.
Alright, this thing is looking way below bloody now.
Which one of those others it hit, but oh well. That's my turn. I will start 5-foot stepping over so I can get over to help Dr. Ludwig.
Alright.
Actually, no, I need to stay here because these two. I'll kind of motion to Rugar to help out, like like that. He's got company coming up behind him. And that's my turn. I'll stay put.
Alright, yo. I'm gonna zoom in a bit so the stream can see these gross looking things.
Okay. Yep, not liking this,
Well, I guess technically, yo,
this-
you'd be a little bit closer because it did pull you closer when it grappled.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to spend my turn, yep, struggling to, try to get free from the grapple here.
Right.
So yeah, it's been a minute, so what would you like me to
it's
roll for that?
Acrobatics, I believe. You can do acrobatics or athletics.
Alright. Alright, 36.
Let's see, okay. They have to beat... Okay, so it's like the reverse. You have to beat the target's KC by 8. But its KC is also lower because it, too, has the grapple condition. So that will do it. You see Yo, just like 2 of the 4 hands, they pull the quintessence strands apart. The other 2 plus their legs like push off and do this cool flip back down to the floor off of this thing's body. I think, Yo, you definitely got the sense, like, had it been able to successfully pin you to the back, that would have been extremely bad.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, Yo will land back on the ground and then just sort of like visibly shudder, and they're desperately using their 4 hands to just sort of like wipe off as much of the webbing stuff as they can.
Why do you resist? Join us, Forearm.
How about no?
Fuel our quintessence.
Nope, 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 nope.
So there's
Joe-
5 of them.
There's 3 of them. Only 3 of them.
Quintessence.
Gotcha. The Joan is going to come forward. I think I'm gonna roll a will save for her because I think she might be really shook that her grandson almost died up there. I think she like raises her hands, activates some more of her mutations, to armor herself, but is just staying in front of Glorian. Alright, that's Ludwig. Woof. Oh, okay. We're gonna try to open his sheet again. I don't know how it'll work, but we'll try.
Can you just give one of us his sheet? Would that be easier?
Potentially. At this point, it'll take just as long for it to load me changing who has permission to see it versus...
That's fair.
I also don't know how much he wants everyone else to see of it.
Also fair.
So, in the future, maybe, right? Once I talk to him first. But I'm presuming Rogar is going to go for that bottom one anyway, so for Rogar, if you want to do your turn while I try to load up Ludwig's turn.
Iridina's back on our side, right?
She's fully on. She's like in a coma.
Okay. I'm gonna give the group of us here haste,
All right.
and then go in with the solar weapon attack.
Hell yeah. Good lord.
I think this thing's dead.
I think he's dead, Jim.
You, in one clean sweep somehow, just with the size, you're able to get this reach to make this happen. You lop off all the legs it uses for walking, and as its body impacts the ground, legless, you bring the axe back up overhead and just bury it in this thing's skull. It is full dead.
Then I'll fly over here.
Alright, that was Rogar. Okay, well, as soon as I opened it, it closed again, but I do know what it was now, because it's 46 plus 15 plus 5. He 5-foot steps. Oh, that would provoke, though. But it'll provoke no matter what he does, so he's gonna try. So that does hit. Plus 20, effectively.
Jeez.
He deals 28. It reduces. I don't think he has any way to get past the reduction, so it doesn't do very much. But it is effectively bleeding for 8 right now. It's going to try to slap him back. That'll hit and grapple but not auto pin him, which is good. Good lord. He's gonna take 43 to his stamina. Refine, that is you.
Alright. Refine's in a bit of a bad mood. Espy's gonna come out.
Okay.
From the tattoo. And Refine is
Espy
gonna
looks out.
fly right in front of this one, because I can't really hit the other one at the moment with this. And just breathe fire right in this thing's face.
Alright, you might want to back up 5 feet, because you should still be able to do it from a distance, but if you... if you fly directly up to it, you're going through its reach and it'll op attack you, is what I was trying to
Oh, yeah. I can fly to there, then.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
I knew you, knew there was just no reason for you not to have done that, so I was like...
Yeah. Not a great roll. Not a terrible roll. Yeah. Needs to make its save.
What is was the DC on this right now?
The DC is 21.
I thought you paused for so long, I was like, it can't be 9. That makes no sense.
Well, I was starting to say 19, and then I got...
It does pass that, but it can't...
Alright.
It'll have it to 16.
Yeah.
But it already adjusted to a different type of damage, so that does do the full 16. It's gonna be their turns. The one up here bleeds for 8. It is going to attack Rogar. Rogar, that is 41.
KAC?
KAC, yeah.
Yep.
Does it exceed it by 4?
No.
Okay, then you don't get grappled. You do take 54 damage, though. And then you also have the Sparky thing, right? So you zap it.
Yep.
Alright, it adapted to Ludwig's attack, which is not electricity, so it takes the full damage.
I think Rogar's is fire.
Oh, it's fire?
It's electricity.
Oh, it is electricity. Okay.
It also didn't adapt to either of those things, so it still would have gone through.
Oh, I didn't realize it was. I thought that was a Solarian thing, not your armor.
No, it's the armor. It's the
it's
mark
the
above
next
what you have.
tier of Shaw's thing, I assume.
Yeah.
That
was not my priority for upgrades.
This one is going to double attack Shaw.
Thought so.
You you would feed so much quintessence. Where did that fucking dice go? Okay, well, that's lost to the other dimension. Grab a new one. It's somewhere down there, but I have the cool purple lighting on right now, and I can't see shit on the floor.
It's been sent to the Shadow Realm.
Okay.
I was about to say that.
It still blows my mind that the Shadow Realm doesn't exist in the comics.
It doesn't exist in the Japanese anime.
Or the anime, yeah. Well, it was...
They just straight up die.
The point is, it was, like, entirely a censoring thing the US did. But yeah, they just die. Also,
I still
even
love
if
all
you
the
don't
shots.
Not
read-
always. Not always.
Yeah, sometimes they just got their, like, feet cut off at the ankles, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Insane shit.
You know, sometimes it was just going unconscious.
I have not read the whole manga, but I would highly recommend everyone to read the first, like, 2 chapters. Absolutely unhinged. It's, like, unreal. Like,
I still love all the shots
one
of the
thing
guards.
is the Pharaoh literally is like, yeah, I tricked that guy into thinking every leaf on the planet was money, and now he's in the asylum. And it's like, what?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
The one you've got to read is chapter 4, where he immolates a guy.
Why did we even adapt this for 4Kids TV? Okay. Yeah, all right. So anyway, Shaw, the first one is going to be 43, which I think does grapple you.
That does grapple me. My KSC's 38.
The other one is 38.
That meets it,
All right,
unfortunately.
so 46 and then 44. Those are separate, so they'd each be reduced separately.
So a total of 90 reduced to 80.
Yeah. And then you are, like, pulled closer and grappled.
Okie
Same sense that,
right?
while grappled you can. I think it's just at a -4 penalty.
Ugh.
I'll pull it up on my phone. All right, you are next. The other one already did its thing against Rogar.
It's a action to break a grapple.
Yeah, it's an action.
Oh, hang on a second. Because it 2 hits, it takes 12 static damage.
Okay, yeah, it takes 12. Alright, I'm double checking the grapple rule on right now.
Yeah, I'm checking something as well.
Yeah, you make, it's only at -2.
Yeah, but if I'm full attacking, that makes the whole thing at -8.
Just get out of the grapple. You don't want it to stitch you to it.
Yeah.
I think you definitely get the same sense in this moment that Yo got, that, like, if it full stitches you, like, that's bad. That's really bad.
I will break the grapple.
Alright, for you, probably athletics would be best.
2 on the dice. I'm gonna reroll that one.
Okay. It's probably for the best.
I hit the wrong button. Better.
That does succeed. Managed to push off, kind of like hacking and slashing at the strands of quintessence and get back to the ground.
Okay. I mean, they can't really do anything else, unfortunately.
In that case, it'll be Yo.
Wait, hang on.
Oh,
I am gonna move, though. I'll just move to 5-foot step to here.
Okay, if you're
That way
5
it
foot stepping,
can't-
yeah,
it
it
can't-
won't attack you then.
Yeah, that way it can't easily get around me.
Alright, now it is Yo then.
Alright. Yeah, not liking the idea of being within grappling range of these guys, so I'm going to attempt to move over here. Doop.
Alright, yep. No one's in grapple range, so you successfully do that.
Cool. All right, and then I will go ahead and let's see here. Which one do I want to use? Yeah, I'll stick with the. Go ahead and then take a shot with the digitized pistol at this one here. That's taking the bleed damage.
Alright. That will hit it. And it's going to
Alright.
adapt to Sonic, which is actually good because then it makes... can't adapt to the other stuff that people are going to do.
That's the thing. It's like I don't think even like Yo even realized like that was what was going on. I think they probably just figured like thick carapace. Probably figured like the ballistics probably wouldn't do too good against it, so they went the energy weapon. But that's my turn.
All right. It's gonna be Joan. Give her another will save. Nah, she's just in full panic mode. He's gonna keep doing total defense. Ludwig is gonna 5-foot step back again. Shooting at this Warp Stitcher. That'll hit. It's gonna be 39 damage. Can't adjust because you already did Sonic, and this is not Sonic. And it's getting a -3 to hit Rogar right now, or -3 to hit everyone really. Rogar.
I'm gonna activate Graviton mode.
Okay. Light kind of begins to bend towards you instead of away.
And I'm going to pop up Blade in the Night on the one next to me.
Ooh, what's that do?
It just gives me a bonus to damage.
Oh, okay. Sick.
It sounds metal as hell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's regular weapon damage, so it doesn't get affected by like fire resistance.
Gotcha. Well, it basically, these things are like adapting to whatever hits them. But it can't do it quickly enough. So like it adapted to Yo's Sonic, so your fire is gonna be fine, or your slashing. Like either way is fine.
That was meant to be a full attack.
If you want to just
But I'll
press
keep it
full
that
attack
one.
again, we'll know the first one's not one, but you get the other two.
You are getting
those-
+2 to hit and damage on all of these.
Those will both
Okay.
hit.
Is that Miracle Worker or is that
71,
Miracle
Worker.
okay? Gotcha.
All right, this one is barely alive, like death's door.
Okay.
Yeah, I see Rogar going ballistic over on that one as well. Refined.
Alright, first things first, Espy is going to move to here. By way of this. And is going to throw a containment grenade at the one next to Shaw and Refine.
All right, what kind of save is that? And then what is it?
That is a reflex save, DC 21.
Okay, it's the ones that like sucks them into a thing or something.
If they fail the save, they are trapped as if by wall of force on all sides within the 5-foot radius
Okay.
of the center, which is obviously the center of it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a
Um,
10-foot diameter. That works.
If they succeed, they are pushed out of the blast radius.
Okay. You said it was 21.
21.
It will pass that.
Alright, so it will take 3d6 force damage and be shunted out of the blast radius.
All right. It kind of only has two directions to go. It's either north or south, because everyone's blocking the other way. So it takes, first of all, it takes 6. And then it gets shunted back. I'm gonna roll a d20. Odds down, evens up. 12 goes up. How far does it get pushed?
Just outside of the space.
So it has
That
to be
would
like
be
here.
Yeah.
Okay, it gets thrown backwards.
And then Refine is going to take a shot at the other one with the Rift Rifle.
The one like the Death Doors one.
Yeah.
Yep, go for it. SB boom, gets thrown backwards with that grenade.
I
Unfortunately,
assume 26 does not hit
does
EAC.
not hit.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right.
I have good news for you though.
In that case,
Uh-huh.
Refine is gonna move up above this one, like to here.
The good news is that at the top of its turn, this one bleeds out from Dr. Ludwig's poisons.
Ah, okay, that's good.
His
Turtle Ebola.
It was bleeding for 8, and Rogar brought it down to 6.
Ah, well, that works.
God damn.
Yeah. It like twitches towards Refine and then just collapses. Alright, I mean, the other one is gonna 5-foot step full attack Shaw again.
Yep.
I need you.
How about no?
First one's a nat 1, second one is 38. Which I believe is a hit.
No, wait, no, that exactly hits me.
Yeah,
So
hit
I'll
but
take the
no
damage,
grapple.
but no grapple.
Yeah, that's gonna be loading 51.
All right, down to 46.
Alright, that's his full turn, because it's 5 foot, then full attacked. So it goes to Shaw.
Hang on, my brain is melting.
I see you plotting,
I don't think
Rogar, but I
that's
will
gonna
let you know
work,
there is a
Rogar.
solid wall
Yeah,
there.
there's a wall there.
I am somehow still in my stamina after all this.
That's crazy. I mean, the big
I
thing
think
with
that
these
was
guys is, like, I think you guys are fine against them. It's just if they get the pin off to do the
Then you're
warp
in deep
suture,
trouble.
then it's, like, it's awful.
Recognizing that the ceiling's low enough, I would take an attack of opportunity. Do I think I could fly over this thing and get on the far side to set up Rogar for a flank?
It would get the op attack, but yes, you could.
Alright, I will take that chance.
Alright. I do be critting him on op attacks. Let's find out. Does not crit, but it is a 39, so it'll hit you at least.
Miss, because of mobility.
Oh, right,
42 is
mobility
AC.
changed it. Yeah. So then it doesn't.
Yep. Alright, and then because of the haste, full attack, Storm Dashko.
Alright, you go. It tries to swing up at you with a kind of talon at the end of the leg, coated in that purpley pink quintessence.
There we go. Hopefully 2 hits. EAC.
2 hits because of EAC. It'll adapt to electricity. You reduce some of that adaptation by 10. So it's gonna be...
Oh, and because it hit me earlier, it took another 9 electricity when it hit me.
Okay, this one is bloodied now.
And remember, I do ignore 10 of its damage resistance.
Yeah,
Or its energy
yeah.
resistance.
I was removing, or I was yeah, I was keeping that. It is Yo's turn.
All right. I'll move over just a little bit, just to get a little better angle here. And then on the remaining one, I will go ahead and attempt to fire at it with my digitizer pistol.
Hell yeah. Leveling the digitizer pistol. Absolutely a hit. Another 22 as it shrieks in pain, echoing through the tunnels.
Yeah, the thing is like, I imagine it's like Yo's using.
What's up? You cut out after Yo used.
Oh, it's like, so yeah, they're holding up like the pistol with 2, keep it steady, and the other one's like, if you remember that bit from Patrick with on SpongeBob where he's like, spiders, spiders, spiders.
Yeah, for sure. They're going through full spider panic for sure. Oh my god. Yeah, I think once I'm giving Joe and Will saves, and she's rolled like a 2, a 4, a 3, and a 5. But yeah, I think this old lady is starting to freak out down here. You get the sense she might not like the caves.
For this guy's myself.
I said, yeah, I'm right there with her on that.
Ludwig misses the dart gun this time. Rogar.
So, out of curiosity, what was his hit versus the AC? 'Cause remember, I give +1 to anything shooting at something I'm in melee with.
+1 wouldn't have been enough. He rolled really bad.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, I say he. I mean, I'm the one that rolled it, but yeah, his character rolled bad, I guess.
Mhm.
I
I know. I just gotta make sure.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Am I out?
Sometimes the one makes a difference. Rogar, that is you.
Yep. Drop it behind.
With the +2 and then the flank, that should hopefully all hit.
Brings it to 29.
I already added the Miracle Worker.
Oh, okay.
Then the 29 won't do it, but the other two will. But because Shaw already made it trigger its warp resistances on electricity, it's not reducing this at all. So on the second strike, you manage to gore it through the underbelly, and the final warp stitcher goes down. And we're out of combat. Right. Joen kind of like lets the armor mutation dissipate. I hate the caves. I'm gonna give you guys XP, and then we can wrap up. Let's see. So there's 3.
What is our current XP, by the way, before all this?
3.
Our total XP beforehand was 600,465. So 600,465.
Yeah.
I was actually I've been looking at
23,040.
Okay.
Pretty good, pretty good. All right. Things have taken a turn on the planet Synthesis. Your ship is down here somewhere. You're down here somewhere. The extraction has gotten even harder. And we'll find out what happens next week. Thanks everybody for watching.